Alan, a few months ago, Potash Corporation of Saskatchewan made a takeover approach for K&S Potash of Germany. Today, it walked away from that proposal. Why?
It probably got tired of not hearing anything from K&S, rather than engage Potash in some sort of talks and to discuss what an appropriate price was. Potash just got the cold shoulder, and despite entertaining, wanting to keep this bid out there, and possibly, the rumored price was in the area of 40 euros per share, and K&S's share was well below that. K&S still did not want to have any discussions.
That sounds a bit like the sort of Monsanto-Syngenta standoff. K&S is a publicly traded company. Have they given any explanation as to why they refuse to engage with Potash?
They feel that they can grow perfectly well on their own. They have a growth project, a new potash mine in Canada, where PCS Potash Corporation is their home base, basically. That's going to open next year. It's a significant size. In fact, it would represent close to 3% of world capacity when it opens. So that was a reason for Potash Corporation to look at K&S, and it seems to be a reason why one of the reasons K&S gave. Another thing I should mention is that K&S has a significant salt business, most of which goes to the de-icing market in North America. The pricing has gone up, and K&S, I guess, felt that Potash might want to get rid of that, and that would have cost a lot of German jobs. So they made that case against Potash's.
And could Potash have gone hostile with a bid and gone straight to K&S's shareholders?
I suppose so, but watching the commodity meltdown this summer, perhaps Potash's board just A, got fed up, and B, wondered why they are approaching this company in the midst of this sort of meltdown. Now, I would say, well, if you liked it around 40 or were willing to pay that rumored price, how do you feel about it at 23 or 24, where it is today on Monday? So.
And finally, this is the second time we've had a bid for a potash company collapse. PCS itself was the subject of the bid a few years ago. Where does this leave the potash market?
Well, I think that one of the things that's changed since the first time when BHP were looking at PCS, that probably was a much more bullish period when the pricing mechanism that was in place was stronger and held. That pricing mechanism is broken down, the worldwide one. Potash prices are down. In fact, they've fallen just 10% in Brazil. The potash price has fallen 10% since this, K&S bid came up from PCS. So it's weak, the potash market, even though long-term demand for fertilizers should be good. K&S has on its own has some questions to answer. They need to explain to their shareholders, to the market, how they're going to now grow the company in the face of this intransigence. So.
Alan, thank you very much.